Hi everybody, welcome to Jake Showcase. I do videos on Wednesdays. Today I'm going to talk to you about a key element of getting good grades at school, which is how to write a good essay. Now, I was an excellent essay writer. I used to score real good marks, and I was able to do it real quick, way before on time, and a lot of times people actually ask me to help them with their essay, so I'm going to tell you some of the key elements. Now, one of the first things about writing an essay is that there's really only three main components to essay writing. The first part is called the introduction, the main part is called the body, and the third part is called the conclusion. All essays have to comprise those three separate areas. So a good idea is to separate it out and to recognize that you're going to have to write those three separate things. Now, inside of an essay, the main part of the essay is called the thesis. That's your main argument. The thesis or the main argument should only be one sentence long, and it's the point that you're trying to make throughout your essay. Now, basically what I found is that you want to make an odd number of points, either 1, 3, 5, or 7 points, depending on how long the essay is. So what you do is once you have your thesis, whatever your main argument's going to be, is you have to think of and write down 3 or 5 points that you want to make. Once you've made those 3 or 5 points, then you have to go and research it. Now, the internet is a really good place to start your research, but what I find is that once you sort of get a broad overview of what the topic is, the key thing to making sure you get good grades and not getting in trouble is to going to the libraries and actually looking up books, right? So that you're actually reading through the books and you're actually getting, sentences, statistics, or paragraphs from books with authors that you found. And you can actually do it a lot quicker than you might think. So one great strategy is usually to read an overview and maybe possibly something to do with Google or Wikipedia. Just search it through to get an overview and go to the library and look also up encyclopedias. Oftentimes what will happen is in encyclopedias there'll be a lot of different sources there, and you can use those sources to look up those books at the library so that you can actually find more information about it. Now, you don't have to read each of those books. All you have to do is go in and try to find a couple points that you're trying to make to support your argument or your thesis, right? So that's basically the key to writing a good essay, is understanding that there's 3 different sections: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. And remember that your thesis, which has to be in your introduction, also has to be in your conclusion. A lot of times what I might do is, just so I remember that, is I would copy the thesis and I would right away paste it into the conclusion so that I remember to repeat myself to close my argument or to close my essay paper. Now, essays don't have to be hard as long as you have the right strategy and as long as you get to it as soon as you possibly can. Don't leave it till the last minute or you feel really pressured. And a lot of times pressure makes you feel like you don't write the best. So those are the keys. Make sure that you get broad overviews from the internet or from encyclopedia, right? And then go and actually find books. That's right, go and find books. It's not that hard, right? Look it up. If you need help, go ask a librarian for some help, and they'll help you find some books. And then you have the sources for your essay paper. If you really want to be ambitious, and if you have the ability to, oftentimes going and interviewing somebody one-on-one is called the primary source. If you can go and find somebody who knows about that topic and ask them a few questions, you can actually use their credentials and their education in your paper. Usually, if you're able to get a primary source, that really puts you over the top. So, making sure you do it right and making sure that you get right to it is the way to get top-notch marks for your essays, which helps you get good grades. Alright, so I hope that helps you. I hope that encourages you. Alright, so don't worry about it. Essays aren't that hard, right? You can do it. I know you can. And just get to it and make sure that you do it the right way. Alright, thanks so much for watching Jake Showcase. Please like my video below and subscribe to my channel up above. I do my videos on Wednesdays. I hope you have a wonderful day.